in the dense spiritual forests of ancient Bharat, where the air echoed with the chants of Vedas and the scent of yagna smoke, was born a sage whose name would become synonymous with divine fury, Rishi Durvasa. He was not an ordinary sage. His birth, his penance, his boons, and his terrible anger formed the fabric of numerous stories in the Puranas, Mahabharata, and Ramayana. Durvasa was the son of Atri Rishi and Anusuya, the epitome of chastity and devotion. According to the legends, Anusuya's Tapasya was so intense that it compelled the Trinity, Brahma, Vishnu, and Mahesh, to descend upon the earth to test her. Overwhelmed by her spiritual power and purity, they granted her a boon. She would bear a son who would be a part of each of them. Thus was born Durvasa, with the qualities of Mahadev, which gave rise to his Rudra-like temperament. From his childhood, Durvasa was deeply spiritual. His eyes carried the fire of penance, and his tongue had the sharpness of truth. Though he lived the life of a sage, away from material comforts, his essence was that of eternal fire, Agni. He was known to never tolerate adharma, disrespect, or falsehood. His anger, though feared, was always just. One of the most famous incidents involving Rishi Durvasa took place during the time of Ambarisha, the great Vaishnav king. Durvasa visited him during Ekadashi. Ambarisha, having observed a strict fast, was about to break it when Durvasa arrived. The king humbly offered to wait until the sage had bathed and returned for food. But as time passed and Durvasa didn't return, Ambarisha, following his Dharma, sipped a drop of water to keep his vow. Durvasa, returning and sensing that the king had eaten before him, burst into uncontrollable rage. From a strand of his hair, he summoned a terrible demon to punish the king. But Lord Vishnu, the protector of his devotees, sent his Sudarshan chakra to defend Ambarisha. The fiery chakra chased Durvasa across the three worlds. No one could stop it, not even Brahma or Shiva. Realizing the greatness of devotion and his own mistake, Durvasa finally fell at the feet of Ambarisha, who forgave him, thereby saving him from destruction. This tale revealed not only the terrifying wrath of the sage, but also the depth of Dharma. It showed that even the fiercest sage bowed before humility and devotion. Durvasa, though quick to anger, was also a sage of immense wisdom. In another tale, Durvasa gave Kunti the divine mantra through which she could invoke any god and bear a child from him. This boon played a pivotal role in shaping the Mahabharata, for through it, the Pandavas were born, sons of gods and warriors of destiny. Without Durvasa's boon, the epic's very foundation would have been incomplete. But Durvasa was not merely a source of fear. His anger had divine purpose. In one incident, Shakuntala, wife of King Dushyanta, was cursed by Durvasa for her inattentiveness. Lost in love and daydreams, she failed to greet the sage, who cursed her that her beloved would forget her. Later, repenting his hasty curse, he added that her lover would remember her again upon seeing the ring he gave her. Thus, Durvasa's curse became a karmic test in their love story. His life continued through the Treta Yuga, where he even met Lord Rama. When Rama was ruling Ayodhya, Durvasa once appeared at the palace gates and demanded to meet the king. At that time, Lakshmana was guarding the chamber, and entry was prohibited. But to honor the sage's arrival, Lakshmana broke the rule, and as a result, he accepted exile to protect the king's word. Such was the power of Durvasa's presence. He was a test of patience, of Dharma, of discipline. In every age, Rishi Durvasa's role was mysterious and profound. While many feared his wrath, wise men knew that he was a mirror. He reflected one's own karma. He punished not for ego, but to uphold the cosmic law. The Rishi's journey through forests, his tapasya on riverbanks, his connection with divine beings, and his unpredictable nature made him one of the most feared and respected sages of all time. His very presence purified the land he touched, even if it came with storms of curses. Durvasa's temper was the embodiment of Rudra Tattva, destruction with a purpose, anger with awareness, fury that burned falsehood and ego. Yet beneath this fiery surface, he remained a Brahma Rishi, one who had realized the highest truth.